Peace and blessings, friends and family. Peace and blessings. King Lever here on that check-in. Here doing these early morning runs. Usually on Fridays, I always put out, a video, of the progress, when it comes to saving money. And I always say, pay yourself first, right? It's very, very important to pay yourself first. You got to know your numbers. You know what I mean? I don't know your numbers. I don't know your budget. But it's always good to have a budget. You got to know your numbers so that way you know how much you got to save, right? I always say save 25%, 20%. Bare minimum is 25%. But if you save $100 every week, this is just an example. If you save $100 every week for 52 weeks, because we have 52 weeks in a year, you'll be saving $5,200, right? Right now, we are in week 32. We are 32 weeks into the year. We have 20 weeks left. If you were to save $100 from January till now, which is 32 weeks, you will have $3,200 in your account, right? In your savings account. That's just saving $100. If you save 50, you'll have $1,600. If you save 25, you'll have $800 in your savings account. You understand? So that's why, I always stress on a weekly basis, get into that good habit of saving. Because once you start saving and then you start to see your money grow, you're going to get amped. It's going to change your mindset. Saving is basic, right? And then, when you multiply your money, you invest in it. You know what I mean? So that's why it's very important. I always stress every Friday is pay yourself first, but you got to know your number. I just use the $100, the $50, and the $25 as an example. You understand what I'm saying? So just wanted to put that out there, friends and family, for those who are struggling to save money. People save money, people invest money, that's automatic, but there are people that's struggling to save money. That's when I come in and, try to, give advice to those that are struggling. All right, friends and family, have a blessed weekend. And God willing, I'll come back with some more content the next one. All right, peace and love. Good morning, friends and family, YouTube worldwide. Welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I want to give thanks to the Most High for allowing everything possible, for allowing me to give you this content. Today is Good Friday. Today is the best day of the work week. Today is payday. Today is week 33 of the 100 envelope savings challenge, Roth IRA savings challenge. Don't forget to pay yourself first. Don't forget to pay yourself at least bare minimum 25% of your weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly salary, because at the end of the year, it all adds up. Disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. I am just sharing what works for me. Here, we manage our money wisely. Here, we create a budget. Here, we save first and spend later. Here, we set financial goals. Here, we invest early. Here, we avoid debt. To summarize what I just said, here we earn, save, and invest for the long haul. Here, we are building a solid financial foundation. Here, we make sure we are fully funded weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly. As the head of the money management team, I'm going to go over the 3 golden rules of managing money. Golden rule number 1, don't spend more than you earn. Golden rule number 2, always plan for the future. Golden rule number 3, help your money grow. All right, friends and family, like I said, we are in week 33 of this challenge. So we are going to mark down how much we're going to have and how much we are going to put in our binder. All right, so it's week 33. So we are going to have $561 in our binder. So we have $33. $33, and we are going to put this in the slot for 2033, right? As I said earlier, you save every week, the money adds up, right? There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it, right? Let's make sure that we put this. There we go. 33. Next week is going to be week 34. So we are 19 weeks away from the finish line of the year, but not for this challenge, because this challenge is going to go on. It's going to continue next year. All right. So $33,561. All right, we can put this here. And in our Roth IRA, we have $868.72. All right, friends and family, so it keeps increasing. So now let's make sure that we are fully funded for the week. Water bill is fully funded. Oil bill is fully funded. Mortgage, fully funded. Phone bill, fully funded. Insurance, fully funded. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. I want to say thank you to everybody that keeps supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you have something productive to do this weekend. This weekend in New York, we have the barbecue blues, something going on downtown. So me and my wife going to go there. Then after that, we're going to go on a sunset cruise. So, you know, we got a nice, interesting weekend for us going on. So I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, let's continue to save money. Every time I say to pay yourself first, you got to know your number. You have to know how much you're getting paid. You got to know, you got to have a budget, number one. You got to have a budget, and you got to know how much is going to come to you. So once you get paid, then you put that money into your savings account, right? We don't just throw numbers out there. We have to know our number. You got to have a budget. You got to make sure that every dollar is accounted for, right? So whatever goes to you, that's where you pay yourself first, all right? So when I say pay yourself first, that's what I mean. You got to have a budget, all right, friends and family? So that's it for me. This is a short video. Just wanted to say thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Have a wonderful weekend, and God willing, I'll see you week 34, all right? Peace and love.